Yeah.
We are back at Glacier House in Revelstoke, British Columbia for the first time in a few years, and man, it feels good to be back.
I am so stoked. We rolled in here last night. It was a little bit delayed. We had an accident on Rogers Pass, which is a pretty classic scenario up here, but when we rolled in, we finally saw the lights of Glacier House. It started bringing back a bunch of awesome memories, and we're about to make a ton more.
Yeah, so just before we came up here, we picked up two 9Rs. One's my 146, and one is the guys behind the lens, Jordan's 165 Chaos. Those 9Rs are going to be sweet this season, especially in this low elevation here in PT. So we're going to go check those out. Dylan also picked up a Lynx shredder. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I'm stoked for that thing. I think this is going to be its first official, unofficial kind of shakedown ride up here. So day one's going to be on the turbo, and then probably day two, maybe even day three on the shredder. So got to throw some weights in that bad boy tonight, but that is going to be a fun machine. 146.
Heck yeah. So we've got quite the lineup in the trailer right now, 5 completely sick sleds. So we're gonna pull them out and take you guys through the lineup, and then we're hitting the snow with some friends. This is by far the sickest lineup we've ever had inside the trailer. It's cool to see them all together. It's like the first time that we've seen them all wrapped up, almost all wrapped up, and out in the snow. So let's run through the lineup here real quick.
You guys have kind of seen the builds progress over the last few videos, all the other parts we put on these, but the final touch was the Boondock Nation Edition Riders Wrap from Arctic FX, and they absolutely crushed it with this thing. It's pretty wild, this petrol blue color. I think this is potentially a new color they offer, at least one that we've never done before, so I'm stoked on how this thing turned out. But a couple cool little things that we worked with on them with these is integrating the UP. Obviously that's where we're from, so we're all about that. The Nation of Riders here along the headlight, American flag, and then leading into the mountains, which is where we spend our winters now. So pretty cool design. Stoked that they incorporated all of those elements.
This is my Summit, kind of my main sled for the year, 154. This thing obviously has been an uphill battle if you watched any of the previous videos mechanically, but it's a really fun sled. And now that I've gotten most of the demons replaced from the track issue, I think we're ripping. But it's kind of a 146 day in my mind. I'm gonna have like with this new 9R in the trailer, I can't resist. I gotta ride it today.
This is my backup sled, or my 46 for the year. I plan on putting a lot of miles on this Lynx Shredder RE 146 or 3700, whatever you want to call it. Just completely stock right now. I plan on doing some stuff to it in the future with Bikeman, maybe a stage 1 kit. And then definitely a wrap too. These things are pretty fresh, and they're still just hitting dealerships now for the first time. So Arctic FX does not have a template right now for this, but they're working on it, and I'm stoked to see what they put together for this one.
This right here is going to be a really fun sled. This is a 165 Chaos 9R. Jordan is our shredder this season. He's helping shoot. He's behind the lens right now and edit. So if you like the new style that we've got going on this year, drop a comment, hype up Jordan. He's doing an awesome job. But this is the most BA cameraman sled I've ever seen, I think. It's pretty cool, a little bar setup on there. Chrome finish on the Arctic FX wrap. Lots going on with this thing. We'll talk more about this in future videos. But what I'm most excited about, selfishly, is my 9R 146. Taking her out for the maiden voyage today. Got the 7S display, all black. Dialed it in with this wrap and some backwoods BMP bumpers, ZRP brake cover, a couple little things just right away before we get out in the snow. But dude, I can't wait any longer. I think we got to get out there.
Let's do it.
So where are we, you guys?
Boulder, kind of like the lakes, back in the lakes.
Okay. But this is just so good to be back in this terrain. Like, this blue sky poking out, the snow's good, better than we expected, and we're back in Revy. As the day's going on here, carnage is starting to ensue. I've already tacoed in the left-hand running board and left A-arm, so that's good. My tether broke and is gone, so we had to unplug that, but that's just another day of snowmobiling. We're out here with some of our friends from Canada. Jenna appears here.
Hello, welcome.
Heck yeah. The sun's starting to peek out, the snow's good, the terrain's even better. We'll try and keep this thing in one piece for the rest of the day.
He's carving and trying to get like that sun right in there. He's coming.
We'll have to compare the iPhone shot to the real shot.
We'll be right there! This is the first one. I kind of wish it was slow-mo, but I'd probably slow it down.
Oh yeah, that's silky.
Here, come here.
Here, my job's over.
No!
My job's over. Jenna, you win.
Dudes and ladies, awesome first day on the snow here in Revy. Thank you so much for taking us out. Sounds like we might have to come back in March. Tell us what's going on.
A few of us are getting a bunch of guys together and go pull some shoots. Kind of remake of the Big Iron Shootout.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, the shoots are the real deal, by the way. Tyson took us around today and we checked out the top side and the bottom side of some of these famous shoots up here, and they're definitely wild. Nothing like we see back down in the U.S.
No, that's for sure. So we definitely got to come back and check that out. We might be making a second trip to BC this year. That's it for day one. We're going to head back to Glacier House, get a good night's rest, work on the sleds a little bit, and then we're hitting the snow in the morning.
Day two coming at you.
Hey, Elisa. Good, how about you? It's been too long.
Brandon's gonna make sure we get out alive today.
Beautiful.
Maybe. Brandon.
Thanks, Brandon. Nice to meet you.
I'm Chad.
Thanks for getting us
Jack?
out already.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Well, we'll get unloaded here and then push the trailer back a little bit further. And
Great.
yeah.
Caroline's peeing in the woods.
Yeah.
Caroline is peeing in the woods.
Well, we'll meet her soon. Well, the 9R isn't holding up so well to the durability tests I've been putting it through. We broke a few things yesterday, and front A-arm and kind of crunched in my running board. I think the backwoods BMP bumper saved my tunnel, actually, as we dove into it yesterday. I've bolted some new metal into that running board to reinforce it a bit. I also busted my tether, and that thing went flying. when I rolled my sled over, so we had to unplug that. So not a good start for Team Polaris, but we're gonna see if we can keep her together today. Dude, are you stoked to ride the Lynx?
Yes, absolutely stoked. Dude, last time when we were working on sleds in the trailer, I was just standing on that thing. Like, it's like the first snowmobile I ever owned. I'm so excited for it, man. It's gonna be a hoot today.
Made in Finland.
Yes, she is a complete import.
A foreign man in a foreign land.
Yes.
We're not gonna waste any more time. Elisa, Caroline, Brandon, they're all here. We're stoked to be riding with some chicks who shred up here in Revelstoke. It's been cool. We don't always get the chance to get out on the snow with the ladies, so that's super cool. We're checking out a new zone today. Blue sky poking through. Don't get that much in Revy either.
No, let's get after it, dude. It's gonna be a long, fun day. We have an exceptionally poor trail that we're riding today, so I'm stoked to be taking this thing out for its first test run. She's a beauty. Come with me and experience the first day on the Shredder 146. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, the views never disappoint up here in Revy. Dang.
2 hours later.
Oh my gosh! All right, made her off the top of the trail here, and it's time to start gaining some elevation. The sky has definitely cleared off, and the Lynx is a hoot. So let's go pull some lines up here and see what we got for viz. Lynx stuff.
was close. Short track brother, how's it going?
Yes, we are Short Track Nation now. It's going well. Just got this thing absolutely buried for the first time, which feels good to knock that one off the list, but it's been an awesome day. Look at this view that we have here.
Yeah, it's crazy. We're finding some great snow here in Revelstoke. It's a little thinner than usual. Apparently it's like their worst snowpack in 20 years, but we can't really tell because all Canadian snow seems awesome to us. So, I mean, look at this. Look at what we're riding.
Yeah.
There's pillows everywhere. We're still riding all out. Just being careful with some stumps and stuff. But we've ridden with a couple awesome crews the last couple of days too. Some lady shredders that just been blowing our minds, and the lines they're pulling off and the things that they're doing, and then also just this blue sky day that we've been spoiled with too. This trip's been awesome so far. Speaking of that, what do you think we can do off that pillow up there?
I think that looks pretty jibbable to me. Let's get her.
First day with the 146s out on the snow, done, down, plenty of more of that to come. We're gonna hit the snow right away in the morning. Supposed to be a storm rolling in, so maybe we'll get some fresh.
Yeah, last chance pow here. Tomorrow's our last day on the snow up here in Revy. It's been a hoot so far. Like Jack said, today was the first day on the 146s and the first day on the shredder, which was fun. So excited for the potential there, and it was an awesome day with a killer crew. Thank you so much, Alyssa, Brandon, and Caroline, for showing us around. And it's time to ride 9 more K of 3-foot whoops back down to the truck to call it a night.
All right, we'll see you in the morning. Last day on the snow here in Revelstoke, BC. Huge thanks to Glacier House for hooking it up this week. Been super awesome being able to ride right from here to some of Revelstoke's most legendary zones.
Yeah, it is absolutely nuking out today, so I think we're just gonna lay low, probably get up there and check out the legendary Boulder Cabin. That's something that you just kind of have to stop by if you're up here in Revy. So we'll go do that, and then yeah, play in the trees and get after it here for our last day.
Let's hit the snow, one last day. I know most people are starting to get their 9Rs across the country, it seems. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop us a question in the comments. We read them all and try and answer as many as we can. So, back to it.
What a fun trip, dude. It has been a blast up here in Canada.
Yeah, man. Thanks for letting me ride your sled here. First couple days on the 146s. Pretty cool to compare them. This might be a little over their heads as far as terrain goes, but we're making it work and it's a blast.
That is for sure. I'm just getting my first ride in on Jack's 9R. This thing is a complete weapon, dude. You can tell it's a big bore for sure. And it just hooks up, gets it done in the trees like so precise. It feels like a 155 almost.
It does.
In the trees, like the way it holds the line.
Yeah, it holds the line really well. I like the way this thing is like super flowy in the downhill stuff and like just working up this drainage and popping off. Like, woo! It definitely gets the skis up, but I think this is a huge upgrade in the suspension department for a stock snowmobile.
Yeah.
All good things must come to an end, sadly. Our time here in Canada is just about over, so we're gonna hit a couple more features on the way out, head her home tonight, and we've got some good stuff in store for the rest of the season, so watch out for those videos every week. Thanks for watching, you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.